Well, it's been a bit of a while, hasn't it? So, where have I been? What have I been doing? Why haven't I been posting videos? I'll get right to that. So, welcome back. I have a few things to be saying. Actually, in this channel, it's not necessarily a dead channel. Fill you in a little bit on what I've been doing. So, first and foremost, the reason that I stopped posting was because I actually had started a new job. Something had to give, and my YouTube videos had to be the one thing to go. I was still streaming over on Twitch. You can go and check me out at twitch.tv/vile_mods. I stream every Friday and Saturday, normally for very long times. Fridays are normally from 4 p.m. Pacific time to anywhere from 10 to midnight. And then on Saturdays, normally from 12 p.m. till about 8 p.m. So with that, I kept doing the Twitch. I kept doing a lot of mods. If you haven't followed me on Instagram as well, I normally post pretty regularly there. But when I stopped the channel, stopped uploading, we also had a bit of a huge change in my life. And that change was after I had started that job, I actually quit the job, and me and my wife actually purchased our first home and then moved about 550 miles. So I was a bit busy and a bit hectic, obviously. I am now in the new home. I am currently setting up my streaming recording room. I have still picked up streaming again. I had to put that on a hiatus for a little while as well. And I've been doing a lot of busy work, a lot of stuff trying to get the house ready and get little things installed and do a lot of work. But now I'm at a point where I believe I can start uploading videos again and start recording. So that's where I believe I'm going to start posting a bit more. I have some videos that are planned out. I have some things I actually need to do. Zuru Xshot actually sent me some blasters very kindly, and I still need to owe them a video. I actually was not going to do what everybody else was doing at the beginning of this year. I have some little mods planned for them instead, because this is a modding channel. I would like to keep it modding. Obviously, if you look on the desk, you can see I have a current build going. Yet again, if you are not following me on Instagram, you wouldn't know about this build. Yet again, same thing. If you're not on Twitch, you wouldn't know about this build. It's a very in-depth build. I'm doing a lot of external modifications, weathering, 3D modeling, quite a lot of things. So I would love to share a lot more of that. I do have the intent to possibly start uploading my Twitch streams on YouTube. It will be the full stream, however long it is, whether it's 5, 6, 7, 10 hours, 12 hours in some cases. I will start uploading those just so that way if you don't want to make a Twitch account, you can at least catch up and see what we're doing, what we're working on, the calamity and chaos that tends to become on my streams. It's a lot of fun over there, I will say. If you don't feel like doing it, like I said, I'm going to start uploading here a bit more, at least so that way you can keep up to date. I might possibly start trying to upload those maybe Monday or a Tuesday, so that way I have plenty of time to download those videos and then eventually upload them, because they are going to be quite large and quite long. Like I said, they somewhere's upwards of 8 to 10 hours in some cases. Moving forward, I'm not going to be doing videos at any scheduled time, because I found that was a very difficult schedule for me, actually. A lot of times I felt that I was pumping out videos that didn't really have a whole lot of substance. They were very rushed in a lot of cases, and I would much rather do a long build video or a longer modding video, or even show you some of the things that I'm trying to 3D model and print for kits or particular things that I'm building or working on. So I do want to thank so many people who have been subscribing to me while I've taken the hiatus and while I've been gone. Thank you all very much. I can't believe I'm over, I don't even remember what I was at, 600 and almost 700 subscribers at this point. I mean, we're very shy of that, which is just mind-boggling because I haven't been posting anything. But I want to thank you all for that. It's just incredible, seeing the interest. And I do have an addendum. I have to make an addendum to one of my old videos. In the Nexus Pro video where I installed the worker kit, in the comment section, I had continuously been commenting and replying to a lot of comments or questions that were being asked. In those comments, I had been recommending to pick up the worker plungers from the Prophecy R. Actually, they were listed as a Prophecy R/Nexus plunger. Somebody reached out to me on Discord, and I actually tried to install the one I had ordered. I hadn't had the chance yet because of the move. Do not buy it. It does not work in typical worker fashion. They actually just said that it would and slapped the label on it. It does not fit. I actually have some pictures I can show here. There are two problems with this. One is the pusher on the Nexus Pro, because of how it telescopes, cannot actually push the plunger back far enough. Now, to find a way to do that, I quickly took the head off of the original Nexus plunger, put it on there, and then was able to get it to actually have enough travel. The second problem now is when it actually catches, the plunger sits outside of the plunger tube. The O-ring actually drops out of the plunger tube to a point that I do not see this working, and I see a lot of potential problems of damage to the O-rings, things getting lodged or not properly seating back in, potentially to a point that it could jam your system and you'd have to actually completely open up the blaster again. I cannot recommend them. Like I said, I need to correct that. The only thing I can say is that the green O-ring that is offered with it, so if you have purchased it, if it's been too long, or if you ordered it from Worker and you don't want to send it back, or whatever the case may be, the green O-ring that you have works phenomenally better on the stock Nexus plunger. So if you do have it, or you have at least one of these types of O-rings, or a bigger O-ring that could give you a little bit better sealing, use those in place of swapping out the whole plunger, or even using Teflon if you can obviously get away from using Teflon tape. I had to use Teflon tape during my original testing just to try to get a better seal because it was so inconsistent and had such horrible sealing. I had to use something. And yes, I understand. I know what a floating O-ring is. You don't need to comment on every person who has asked a question or anything to me. Yes, I understand you very much want to show me or tell me what a floating O-ring is. I am very aware of them. Thank you. I appreciate that. But yet again, you do not have to spam everyone with letting us all know what a floating O-ring is. You know who you are. Like I said, do not order them. I actually reached out to Out of Darts, and they have promptly changed their title and their listing from Worker, so it no longer states that it works on the Nexus Pro, because I gave them those images as well. So they did pull that listing down and just said that it is for the Prophecy R only and not both. Beyond that, thank you all for tuning in again. Like I said, I'm gonna try to get back into uploading videos a bit more. They will be a lot less frequent, but hopefully a lot more substance to them. Hopefully they will have a lot more in-depth of my builds or mods that we're doing or things that we're working on here. So, and like I said, since I am now getting back into 3D modeling, I will be starting to try to make kits and attachments and little things for it. If you have a request, leave it down in the comments. I would like to know what people are interested in. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.